ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to the most electrifying podcast in sports entertainment. Welcome to the Under the Ring podcast. It's me, your boy, Kendango Sanada, aka Grandpa Durag, here with, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please, making his return to podcast. The man, the myth, the legend, the man behind the boards. We call him Mongo, but guess what, folks? He has a real name. It's Greg. Welcome back to our producer, our boy, Mongo. We miss you, brother. Welcome.
What's good, folks? It's me, it's the Jerry, all that crap. Look, I just had to come here to say, Matt. Anyway, so what I want to
talk. Fuck you.
Up.
I'm happy.
There's two of us, Matt. There's two of us that can do this.
I just wanted to say, I'm happy to be back for a little while. I wish I could have kept the dang belt for me to come back, but stuff happens. People get cheated. It's fine. I miss
people
y'all.
Get cheated, bro. I was one pick away from winning.
You were right there. You were the one person. You were the one person to get Daniel Bryan.
Right. If Omega would have fucking won, I'd be walking around with the belt right now.
But happy to be back. Love y'all. Miss y'all. So let's talk wrestling, baby.
Joining us, holding up his goddamn belt. Oh, you want to laugh like Ted DiBiase? Ha ha. Ha ha. Laugh like Ted DiBiase now. Ladies and gentlemen, your predictions champion who beat me out by one goddamn match. Literally, one damn match. Give it up for your boy, Matty Reigns.
Shout out to Will Ospreay. Shout out to Will Ospreay for committing a murder.
Hate crime.
A hate crime.
A hate crime against Canadians. That's what the fuck happened.
Matty Ospreay. That's right. Matty Ospreay. Thank you for winning me this title. Because Kenny was just one pick off. I definitely thought Okada was going to win, and he didn't. So I sneak away with another title.
Yeah,
take it from Mongo, which means Mongo can take it from me.
Yeah, I'll get it back this weekend. It's fine. Kenny can't win until December because that's his curse.
Right. You know what? Fuck that. I'm taking it this weekend, yo, and watch me take it this weekend and not give it back.
Hey man, that confidence. I like that. There you go. So before we're gonna do a little bit. There ain't much news to talk about. Me and Kenny were talking about before we started. So we're gonna do whatever news we've got. We're gonna talk about Money in the Bank predictions, obviously, and then we're gonna talk about Forbidden Door.
Right.
Real quick, Forbidden Door, much like last year, the card didn't exactly go as planned.
Yeah.
One match was absent. Adam Cole was sick and could not face Tom Lawler.
Which then continue on to this week on Wednesday, because for those of you who have been living under a rock for the past 4 years, Adam Cole and Britt Baker are a couple who live together.
Right.
And because Adam Cole was sick and couldn't make it on Sunday, guess who was sick this Wednesday and couldn't have her match?
Britt Baker.
Right.
Adam Cole gave her the cooties.
Right.
They don't believe in quarantine over there. I'm kidding. Don't clip that. Yeah. So Britt was supposed to have a match in the tournament, right? Against the
It's supposed to be her and Ruby Soho.
That's right.
And Ruby wound up killing some local Canadian from
squash.
Hamilton. Yeah.
So they'll have the match later.
Next week.
So there was one match that didn't happen. We'll get into it later, but there was another injury at the Forbidden Door this year.
Oh boy. Yeah,
Bryan Danielson broke his arm clean in half,
completely in half.
afterwards.
and he wrestled for 10 more minutes.
Got somebody to tap out with that broken arm. Dude,
Hey man, remember he was the one that caught a burglar in his house and choked his ass out till the police got there. Also,
I forgot all about that.
also being like giving him words of encouragement, like, "Hey man, you can turn your life around, brother." So
right? Like, I don't want to hear that while I'm going to sleep from you choking me. Like,
Bryan Danielson is a bad man. He is a bad man.
Bryan Danielson is a badass. Plain and simple. That man is a badass.
I would, even in my best shape, I would never want to throw hands with Daniel Bryan. Good God.
Let me ask you a question. Hold on, before we go, let me ask you a question. Danielson or Chuck Norris?
We're talking about Chuck now or Chuck back in like the 80s?
I'm talking Mission in Action Chuck. Delta Force Chuck.
Delta Force Chuck.
I mean, Walker Texas Ranger Chuck. It's Chuck.
You know.
Don't forget Chuck.
Only man that could beat Chuck is dead. So
and not only did he beat Chuck, he ripped Chuck's chest hair out during the middle of the fight. Shout out to Bruce Lee.
That's what we should do. We should do like old fucking like 80s action movie watch-alongs.
Shout out to not only Bruce Lee, shout out to Chuck Norris for now finally starting to look his age.
No, he's not. No, he doesn't. Chuck Norris is 425 years old. He's just starting to look 60. Okay, this man.
I mean, he was 60 when I thought he was 40. Yes, you did win. We both champs.
Yeah. Whatever. Shut the hell up. All right.
Right.
Look.
So that.
Me.
Yep.
Look.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Reggie said he's coming back for the belt. Me or Kenny are coming for the belt this weekend. You know, whatever. One or the other. Either way, Matt's not gonna have it the rest of the weekend.
He damn sure ain't.
Yeah, I am.
Anyway, shit the hell. If you have this belt at the end of the weekend, then I'm 6'1", and we all know that's a lie.
The juicy truth.
The juicy truth.
I don't like that name. I don't like that name at all. Matt, did you watch the second week of Gold Rush?
Yes, I did.
How about your boy Tony D?
I can't believe it. Like I honestly was shocked because I did not think Stacks was going to be the rat.
I know.
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, we're talking about NXT show this Tuesday was Gold Rush Part 2. Of course, the main event was Mello and Baron Corbin. But right now we are talking about the betrayal of the fucking rat.
We had
Tony Stacks against Tony D'Angelo.
Like Gallus was in the middle of their title defense. And right when it looked like they were about to lose, you see Stacks come out from the back, spear one. I forget which one of them he speared, but he basically helped Gallus retain the NXT tag titles. And
who Idris Enofe? Who's the other? Malik Blade. I think it was Malik Blade.
Yeah, I think it was Malik Blade. And then like a few minutes later, we get a vignette with which Coffee brother was that visited him? Joe Coffee visits Spaghetti Man, aka Tony D'Angelo, in jail. He was like, first of all, how'd you get in here? You supposed to be gone. He was like, don't even question all that. Your boy is the reason you in there. And then he plays the recording and he says, I'm tired of being the underboss. It's time for, he was like, oh yeah, Tony D can go. I'm tired of being the underboss. It's time for me to do it on my own. And it's like, you really went against the family like that. So I'm gonna break Tony D'Angelo out. We gonna roll up. It's gonna be NXT parking lot in a few weeks. Watch when Tony D'Angelo comes back, that crowd gonna go crazy. I'm saying it now.
It's gonna they're gonna blow up. It's gonna be great. Let me say this. Every time y'all get me onto somebody that I'm like, nah, I don't like them. I don't want to do it. I think they suck. And then I'm finally like, you know what? I kind of see what you guys are talking about. Something bad happens to him every time. Every single time.
Right. Me and Matt been on the Tony D'Angelo train for a minute, yo. Me and Matt been like, yo, Spaghetti Man is the truth. Like, we fuck with Spaghetti Man.
I told Mac like before I went into surgery, I was like, you know what? I'm starting to dig Tony D a little bit. I see what y'all are talking about. And damn it, he went to jail and Stacks betrayed him. Let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this. I sent this question out to this guy I know who also runs his own brand, SP3 over at True Hill Heat. Go check those guys out. They do great stuff. If this is gonna be like a double cross, like Stacks was told to do that by Tony D. They're doing a setup to get the belts, make sure they take off Gallus. And I was like, is it too convoluted? Is it too much for NXT and Shawn Michaels?
No, it's not too convoluted because you got to think about it.
HBK's eyes crossing.
Matt, you read my fucking mind. Because I was about to say, that man's eyes cocked like a 45 pistol. All right? So any wild conception, I can guarantee you he closed his eyes and them shit rattled around and came up with a fucking idea. So it's not too convoluted. Because
if it's convoluted, this is where they meet. It's where my
right
is at.
Because
exactly.
I feel like breaking Stacks away from Tony D before they get those belts is like it's like blue balling us. You know what I mean? Like it's like
well,
you're
look
not
what
gonna
happened
give him the belts. You're not giving the belts.
Look what happened to the other dude who was with Tony D who went to AEW.
Cokehead.
Look what happened to him.
Cokehead.
You talk.
He's around.
You talking about Riddle's homie?
What was he?
It's crazy because Riddle was the real cokehead, but we was like, nah, he doing crack.
Right.
Riddle a crackhead.
Riddle's on some tough shit. So yeah, that happened. Baron and Melo had a hell of a main event, man.
Oh my goodness.
Like I was telling Kenny before the show, those two blend together so damn well. Baron is great with smaller guys.
I was getting ready to say that. Because think about it. One of the matches that we all fucking love from Baron Corbin was that match with him and Lucha
the chairs match. Yeah.
Right.
The one
with Kalisto
chairs match in wrestling. Yeah. That's
with Kalisto. That was like the best match ever. We all like, because when we first heard about it, we were like, why the hell is Baron having a chairs match with fucking Kalisto of all people?
Right.
This match about to suck ass. We talked about that match for damn near 3 months.
That match was fire.
Okay. Baron does have something with the well, think about it. All of Baron's best matches, besides that one with Kalisto, has been in NXT. And in NXT, he was the biggest person there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had the tag match with Gable. Got hit with that awesome end of days counter, you know?
Right.
He had like a decent one with Aries when he was down there. He's had good matches on the main roster, but there's something about that booking up there that just does not fit him.
Right.
You know what it is? They push him too hard to be hated on the main roster. That's what the problem is. If you try, like when people think about it, they're trying so hard to make him a heel. It's annoying.
Yeah.
It's not even.
It's Michael Cole like when Cole turned heel.
Right. It's annoying.
I want this dude off my TV. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say it's that bad. I'm gonna say he's a heel. He's Money in the Bank Dolph, where he's supposed to be a bad guy, but we all love you. So we gonna boo you, but
the boos are out of respect.
Like you.
Yeah.
Right. But the thing, his heel character became annoying on the main roster when they especially, and then we thought, okay, JBL's here, maybe it'll be a little better. The thing that we forgot during that time when they put him with JBL is we kind of forgot that Baron doesn't need a mouthpiece. Baron can talk. So having him with JBL and JBL doing the talking for him, that didn't work. And then they tried to make him a sorry loser for us to feel bad for him.
Hold on. All right. Hold on. Let's pump the
Bum
brakes.
ass
Bum ass
Bears
Corbin
could
was
have
great.
lasted longer. That's what I was gonna say.
The boos out of respect. The boos are out of respect. He's a good. You boo the heel. But yeah, bum ass
He's that
Corbin
money
was
in the
great.
bank golf.
Bum ass Corbin. If I remember correctly, bum ass Corbin happened when I got sick.
Mm-hmm.
I got sick right when he turned into gambling Corbin. So like I missed whatever happened there. I just one day I woke up from him being bum ass Corbin to him walking around with a ton of money and madcap Moss with him. And I was like, what the fuck? What kind of alternate reality did I slip into?
Basically, what happened was
Holy crap! I didn't
he
even
was
think
a
about that.
he was a bum. He was a bum when he went to
Damn.
sleep. He kept asking people for money. Somebody gave him $20. He went to the slots and hit. That's how he got his money back, Mongo. I think it was KO. Right, I think it was KO that gave him the 20 or something like that. I can't remember.
Like Patrick Duffy on Dallas.
See, that part, I was awake when KO was like, man, here's $20, man. Just here's that happened, and that's when I went to sleep. So it was the next week. I missed it the next week.
Yeah, pretty much. He went to the Mongo. He stayed in the casino for the entire time you were asleep, and when he came out, you woke up.
Yeah, he was a rich dick.
Okay.
He was a broke dick, and then you woke up and he was a rich one.
Like they literally kept his ass in the casino. Like what was that movie? Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, when they went into that damn casino and nobody knew what damn year it was and shit. That's what happened. That's what happened with Baron Corbin. They threw his ass in Vegas, and your man didn't know what year it was. He came out. You wake up. He had money in Madcap Moss.
And that's what made everybody was just like, what?
I think that's whenever I'm telling people, like, I didn't know for a long time if I'd actually woken up or not. And they're like, how do you not know? I'm like, well, if you watch wrestling, you'll know that
it was too quick. Even Mongo was asleep for a while, but even still, that should have still been happening when Mongo woke up. When
Mongo he should have still been asking for change.
Yeah, right, he should have still been broke.
So yeah, all that, and then the Constable Corbin thing was terrible. King Corbin lasted too long. The dog food shit was terrible. Although he and Roman, aside from the dog food stuff, had some good matches.
Man, he was able to talk his shit. He said, "Hey, I am the last person to pin Roman Reigns."
Yeah, hey,
he's
not lying.
That's a big accolade.
Considering the fact that man hasn't lost in 2 years. Yeah.
It's that and I retired Kurt Angle. Those are two things that should be like, all right, this guy should probably be a bigger deal. So I don't know if he's going to be a bigger deal. I do know that he did come back out to the Lone Wolf gimmick.
Oh, my goodness.
I was fucking excited about. Oh, my God.
I was that the Kurt Angle video that I'll be, oh, my God.
If you'd have told me they put a wig on him so he had long hair,
bro, I wish.
Oh no!
I was, that music was playing and he was like TNA angle where he's like, yeah, like
super. He was in the back, super perking it. He was in the back, super perking it.
Yeah.
Perk Corbin.
Yeah.
It's Perkin Corbin.
Oh my God, that
with
is
with the fucking
angle.
With the sunglasses on and the suit and the mouthpiece. Yeah, going hard.
That's the greatest.
I did see that. I put it this way: I did manage to catch a little bit of that storyline when I was flipping back and forth with TNA back in the day. Bro. Remember how I told you I was sporadically turned to it? That was one of the times I said, is this fucking Kurt Angle? Is he high? Oh, your man is juiced up right now. Why is he going so hard, yo?
Impact did just put up that big ass video, all of the entire main event mafia thing. Give it a watch. You got some time. Give it some.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, I don't know if any of y'all read this or heard about this. Booker T had an interview where he said he is embarrassed about the stuff and the times that he had in TNA. Listen here. Hold on. Like I said, I sporadically watch TNA here and there, and then y'all made me go back and watch some shit. Booker, I'm talking to you, Booker. Don't you ever in your life tell anybody you're embarrassed of Black Snow. God damn it. Black Snow is a goddamn icon. You don't ever tell nobody you're embarrassed about him.
No, Black Snow is perfect.
We're talking about
more Black Snow.
We're talking about
TNA Legends belt, Booker T.
Oh, that him sitting like this and holding the belt.
And what was that accent he was doing? It was like an African.
D5. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh no!
I don't know. It was like an updated version of King Booker, but no, King Booker was good. This was just like it wasn't that great. And then honestly,
Booker, but I don't want to ever hear Booker say he's embarrassed.
That's what he's embarrassed about. D5.
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, I promise you, nobody's embarrassed of Black Snow. Black Snow is
a goddamn legend.
I've heard him talk about Black Snow and say how much he enjoyed it. So that's the one thing that he did as well in TNA.
Since y'all introduced me to that, do you know how many times I've gone back and watched that match? Oh, Black Snow is in the ring. Oh, he's hitting him. Oh, he's hitting him. Do you know how many times I've gone back and watched just to hear that shit?
I can't believe
he got him.
I can't believe nobody's done that as a gimmick yet. I can't believe nobody's done that yet. Like that's you're calling your own match.
Honestly, it would work perfect with one person on the roster, Grayson Waller.
Yep.
Oh. Good pick.
That's the only person. Yep, I'm beating his ass.
Good choice. Yeah, you're right. What's going on, Reggie?
Reggie, what you got? Right, Grayson Waller. That would be absolutely perfect for him, dude.
Yeah, I could see that. So that happened. I'm trying to think, is there anything else really go on this week that was worth like mentioning?
Oh, our favorite professor came back.
Professor Andre.
Chase.
Throw up the U's, boys. Throw up the U's.
You can't see it, but I'm doing it. Yeah, Chase, you back, baby. So Thea, lost the belt. She did all right in the match, though. She did all right in trying to get. But they weren't taking it off this early.
I honestly didn't even know she was that young. Like
19, like 19, you graduated high school. You graduated high school last year.
I thought she was young. It was like, oh, she's probably like 20. They're like, no, she just graduated high school. I was like, I was the Ben Roethlisberger. Like, oh, she's actually that young. I thought that was for fake. Oh, you're a baby.
No. Yeah, she.
It kind of bothers me.
They kept saying she was the youngest champion, and I was like, wasn't Roxanne like 20? What the? How much younger can she be? 18.
Sometimes it kind of bothers me the fact that there are professional wrestlers that we're sitting here going, oh, this is, and I'm old enough to be their dad.
Yeah.
Like that bothered me when I found out how young that girl Thea was. I was like, I legit have kids older than you, girl. Oh my God. What am I doing with my life? What are my kids doing with their lives? Like, where did we go wrong?
This one is on 8 o'clock p.m.
Like, shit.
TV. This one's prime TV.
Prime time
TV. Like at 18, 19, Jesus.
Just came from the prom. She's
doing
going to the goddamn performance center.
Shut me up. Y'all remember what I said in the chat? She's
getting better. She's young.
You remember what I said when she? You remember what I said when she first got signed? I was like, damn, you ain't even try to strip your way through college. You just automatically came to professional
Just went
wrestling.
right.
That's
to
what I
wrestling.
said. I was like, dang, she ain't
Hey,
trying.
you
I
was
do
broke?
wonder if she's going to school while she's there. They're still doing Full Sail, right? I do wonder if like
Yeah, I
I
mean,
probably actually
believe,
going to school.
Gable.
right?
'Cause
Gable
I
didn't
think
Gable get his PhD while he was
yeah,
no
yeah.
and Xavier
And
Xavier got his right.
Woods, yeah. I do
So
wonder, like,
I'm
the kids
pretty
out there
sure
young, do
that
they like help
WWE
pay for
supports them
classes?
getting education. I'm pretty
Well, I
sure
wonder,
that's
like,
one thing
if you're
WWE does.
if you're that young going there, do they help with classes? You think?
I
Who
would
would you
think
want
so.
helping? Who
'Cause
would
I
you want
know.
in that locker room helping you with
No,
classes?
I meant money wise. I meant like you think they like
Oh,
help with classes.
Yeah.
about to
No,
say,
because
I
I don't
dare
want
you go up
anybody.
to Otis and ask him about quantum physics for your
Hey,
damn.
hey,
Ask Nikki Cross. She's trying to go for her PhD.
yeah, she
I
is.
follow her on Twitter.
All I know is I don't need to ask anybody, either of the Usos or two members of the New Day, what a twin is, because those
Oh God.
those idiots are
Nope.
way off.
Nope.
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 Tonight during Impact, one of our boys returned. Zachary Wentz, one of the Rascals, is back.
Yes. Good for him. Good for him. You know what?
He's gonna hang out with Trey. We might see the fourth Rascal show up there, which would be cool.
Hold on. Here's the thing. I just said good for him. I can't say that because you know what? I didn't live in that man's house with his wife. So I don't know what went on. I do know what she made public and what was not found out in her recantment and all this other stuff. So I'm happy as far as that portion of it because that's all I know. So let's put that out there, podcast land. I am not if he was doing the things that she said he was doing to her, then by all means, fuck him up and throw him through the jail. Okay? I'm going upon what was said, what was made out not to be true, and just the parts that we made public, that we know. That's all I'm speaking of. I'm happy he's back wrestling. And I'm happy he's back in a place where he's damn near prince of it. That's all. Like because who knows what the fuck happened in their house.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we didn't
I think
speak on
the
that.
last thing I saw like a month ago or so was whatever her name is. She retired. Like she's not even in professional wrestling anymore.
Yeah, she dropped out of wrestling completely.
Right. Like so, I feel like if he's back on Impact, he's back on like actual TV now. Then it just means like okay, WWE's not gonna give him a shot, but at least he knows Impact has his back, and they've seen everything he's done. They've seen him and Trey work together on the Indies already a bunch of times now, so it's like we might as well bring back a crowd favorite, especially since you've had Chris Sabin just take the belt off of him, so you might as well have him go back to his old gimmick for something because what he about to do?
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll never forget that episode when they got the pink slip in the treehouse.
That's a sad day.
They got the eviction notice from the treehouse, bro.
Here that day, like, oh man.
And that was right when I just started getting into Impact.
That was like the first team that you got hooked on an Impact. You were like you vibed.
Right. I was a rascal, 500%. I was in that treehouse with them all day, every day.
For like
and
5
then all
weeks,
of a sudden,
and then that happened.
And then they got evicted. I said, this is hitting a little too close to home. Like, I don't like this. This is hitting a little too close to home.
Because they were all like, what do you mean? They're like, no, that means we gotta go. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, no, go.
Yeah, that was sad. That was a sad time. Guys, I think that about does it aside from going over Forbidden Doors. So let's talk predictions.
Right.
Let's get these. Let's get Kendango Sanada. Let's get our boy Sonata some gold over here. All right.
All righty, here we go.
Yeah.
All right.
So I want you to notice here, Kenny, you were not second,
Holy shit! I moved.
and that's because I was last.
Dun dun dun.
Not only did I lose my belt, I lost my spot. So I got to pick first this time.
Ow! Shit! I don't know what to do, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this hasn't happened since January. Just to let y'all know that. This hasn't happened since Royal Rumble. That my spot where I was not choosing first. This has not happened since Royal Rumble, okay, folks? We are damn near halfway through the year.
I'm saying, Kenny, this might, it might be time.
It's time, baby. I'm telling you, it's time. It's time. It's time.
Why don't you read these matches off? We'll get started and see how you do.
Yes, sir. First matchup is going to be the men's Money in the Bank matchup. We have Rico Ricochet.
Can you read that and make it smaller?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. We got Rico Ricochet versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus LA Knight versus Santos Escobar versus Peter Butch Dune versus Damian Priest versus folks Logan Paul.
Yeah, so Logan Paul's in this match now. Now for Raw, for points, I'm hoping it's Logan Paul. But for this is the part that matters.
Right.
It's gonna be LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me talk to
it. Yeah.
I'm feeling confident about old LA Knight.
I mean, he's on DX, but I mean,
I'm on a real toss up between him and Priest, but yeah.
I am gonna go. Keep me at LA Knight.
Right. That LA Knight might be a last minute change.
Right.
In 0 hour.
I will say.
I mean, fantasy points wise, I love a Damian Priest because I am confident. Excuse me. I am confident in all of the 7 years we have been playing this game that NWO has never had a Money in the Bank winner.
God damn it, and we fucking need it.
So, if we had a Money in the Bank winner, that would be awesome. I've seen this match in person. That's how I got this shirt. And that was the week I traded Baron Corbin to SmackDown because I'm like, oh, he's not winning Money in the Bank. And then I went to Money in the Bank. And guess who won the Money in the Bank?
Ooh.
Baron fucking Corbin.
But that's all right.
That's worse.
That's all right though.
Live.
That's all right though, because you know what happened after that? John Cena.
You don't gotta.
That was also the pay-per-view that had it was in St. Louis, so it was Randy Orton versus the man, the myth, the legend, the Maharaja Matt Jinder Mahal. And that was where Mike Kanellis debuted.
Listen, to this day, no one has had a better championship celebration than my man Jinder Mahal, boy.
It was slick. It was real good.
That man had an official Bollywood celebration. That shit was fire.
this match,
Okay.
I don't like the only Ricochet's not gonna win it. Shinsuke, every
Nope.
time you think they're gonna do something with him, they don't.
Nope. He ain't lost all these matches.
Bro,
Nope.
I told Matt to bench his ass this week, and damn it, it was a good fucking thing. I said he ain't winning shit.
Winning
Cause
shit.
I was like, I already don't think he's not gonna win, and he was like, he's probably not gonna win tonight. If you don't, so he's like, you don't think he's gonna win on Saturday? You might as well don't even play him. I'm like, cool.
Escobar, like they're kind of pushing the LWO, but I feel like they're looking at Zelina Vega more than Escobar.
Right.
Butch, not his time. So it really is just Paul, Priest, and Knight. Apparently Triple H doesn't want Logan Paul to win it. So
well,
that makes me think that he's winning it, because clearly for that to be brought up as a question, that means that somebody else does. So,
and we know who that other person is.
No chance. That's what you got to do.
The guy who loves to say, "You're fired." Next matchup is the women's Money in the Bank matchup. We have the Puerto Rican Goddess, Zelina Vega versus Becky, Seth Baby Mama Lynch versus Zoe Stark, who is very good, but we all know it's definitely not her time.
That's his daughter.
Right. Versus Juicy Bailey. Every week.
She ain't winning.
Not at all. Versus the person who we all think is winning, Io Sky versus Trish Stratus.
Who I wouldn't be shot one.
That's the best. I was getting ready to say that. Mongo, who you going with, brother?
I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Trish. Thank you, Trish. No fucking way. No, not happening.
Yeah, put me down for the Goddess of the Sky too, please.
Now it could be Becky.
I think it's gonna be Zelina.
Zelina's also a good choice. I'm saying, like, they're kind of looking at the LWO more seriously, but it's not going to be Santos. It might be Zelina.
Give me Zelina.
Like,
Give me Zelina.
Have three. Is it Zelina? Both of these matches have three competitors that you're like, they could win it.
Give me Zelina, because you know why? Let's not forget. Technically, she's still queen of the ring.
She is. And until they have another one, she's still the queen. But yeah, again, if Vega, like you said, Zoe's great, she's too young, she just got there. Bailey's losing a lot of shit right now. She already won Money in the Bank. Trish, don't go that ladder. Don't be like Sting. Don't do this shit. It really is
Reggie is going Zelina. For y'all who don't know, Sting just about died this week.
That's what Sting.
Big Bad Booty Baddie is going Trish.
Sting, 64 years old.
Well, Reggie, you're
trying
going to win the belt back.
Trying to hop through a table.
Oh.
Apparently he's all right, but like, man,
he was bleeding from the mouth and shit. I'm like, oh my god.
He went still for about a good 5 to 10 seconds. Just still. I was like, oh, he did.
Went off the air, and he was talking about how he was feeling. It's like, yeah, the back's kind of sore. I think one of my teeth is kind of loose. Might have knocked it out of place. But I couldn't be here without, I wouldn't be where I am today without Darby Allin. I was like, you almost got put in a fucking home off that jump. Thanks, Darby Allin.
Sting is smoking that good shit.
Like, man,
Sting's smoking some shit that I don't want.
I'm glad they're working good together, but
they working good.
I don't know.
Good.
I guess Sting just wants to do crazy shit before he retires. And
I told you, Mongo. Mongo, I told you Sting's plan in the chat, bro.
You did.
Sting's plan is to half die so he can leave. Because he sees getting injured in AEW doesn't mean shit. You still got to finish a match with a broke arm in AEW. You can get knocked out cold in the ring during the middle of a match, and somebody is still going to hit a shooting star press on your ass. So getting injured means nothing. You got to either die or halfway die. Sting's trying to get out his contract. That's why he no sells every fucking thing. He's trying to really get hit so he can go down. Okay.
Sting putting his faith to the test for real.
No. I mean, I love
Sting's gonna end up in the hospital bed.
Sting gonna end up in the upper room. That's what Sting about.
What is that thing? I love everything he's doing. It's just like, bruh. I understand.
You almost got paralyzed by a turnbuckle bomb. It's like
great. It's like
let's chill out a little bit.
It's like, Sting, I know you want to do crazy shit, but let's try to make it through 2023. Let's not be Rick.
Sting's just like praying. He's like, Jesus, you said you'd always be there to protect me, but
look at Reggie's comment.
When I Jesus Christ. When I looked down to that table, you weren't there to catch me. Like, he said, well, yes, Sting, sounds really stupid.
Well, where's those hands you were talking about that always going to be around me?
Now, you're talking about that, and now you made me think of the video. It's on YouTube. When Sting gets jumped, it's the only time you ever see it. It's a little church thing video with wrestling, and it's Sting. Sting is getting jumped by the bad guys. I forget who the bad guys is. I think one of them is Buff Bagwell. But they're jumping him. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. It's the only time you see Sting and HBK tag teaming for Jesus.
Oh God! Let's get to the next match.
Next matchup, please, please. Cody Rhodes. Oh my God. We fall down. But... got up. Next matchup was Cody Rhodes versus brother driving buses, doing a caravan, a whole bikers rally straight there, brother. That's us immediately, unfortunately. Next matchup is Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio.
Also, this match has a bonus question attached to it for the tiebreaker, which we'll get to. But I mean, everybody not going Cody Rhodes?
I'm going Dominic.
I'm gonna go Dom. Team Raw, y'all need them points, or did y'all think y'all benched him?
I did bench him because I don't think he's winning this. But
tiebreaker: does Cody take a riptide? Mongo?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Riptide.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He's taking that whole ride. He is up and down.
Hey, that's mommy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's near the 4th of July weekend in New York City. So what we have outside right now is people putting one firework in the air and then letting off their gun so they can mask it. Yeah, that's what goes on in New York City. And it's gonna go on, like this until I'd say about August 1st. That's when it'll possibly slow down. And then for some strange reason, right before school starts again, does it all over again until I say almost Halloween. Yeah. Welcome to NYC.
So it sounds like New York City and the South ain't too different.
Not at all, brother. Not at all. Except we got big buildings. That's it. Mongo, you're the lone wolf right now.
No. I'm the Riptide. I am the lone wolf.
Ooh.
Must like my boy. It must like my boy. I'm gonna lose.
For some reason, this has a whole different meaning when you say it, young lady.
I was thinking the same thing.
This has a whole
like-
different. This has a
I'm
whole
surprised.
different
I'm
meaning.
surprised nothing she said so far has been disgusting. Not
Somehow
a single
that
time.
was. Somehow that was though. I don't
Right.
know how, but somehow that one was. Next matchup, the Intercontinental Championship. We got Cricket Riddle versus the Ring General.
Let's just call what we gonna call it.
The Ring General.
No one ain't.
Point.
I'm not even gonna. Yeah, it's all right. Next match.
Next match. Well, this might be a doozy. We have the women's tag titles up for grabs. Now, don't forget, everything has been unified, so it's just one boot.
Thank you, WWE, for listening to me. I've been calling for it for many, many years. Yes. Gunka.
The Big G unit.
Big G unit.
We got Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler.
This one's actually kind of tough. I don't know.
I don't care about this match, honestly.
I don't care about it, but it's hard to pick. That's why it's hard to pick. I don't care. It could be either one.
Mm-hmm.
Liv just came back from injury. I saw something recently about Raquel's former tag team champion partner, Aaliyah. She's been ready to come back for months now.
Oh, goodness.
And they just haven't had anything for her. But she has Money in the Bank gear that was custom made for last year before they pulled her from the match.
Oh, goodness.
So could she come in and interfere?
Oh, God.
I don't know. We're going to go Rousey and Baszler.
Yeah, I'm going Rousey and Baszler myself.
Yeah, I'll go the horsewomen, whatever they are.
Like just because I just like to see Shayna Baszler win that.
Nah, what's gonna happen here is either Liv is gonna turn on Raquel or Raquel is gonna turn on Liv after they lose. It's gonna start that feud.
They're just gonna lose and they're just gonna look stupid.
Next matchup is a very difficult one to predict. Not gonna lie. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship. We have Fergal Finn Balor versus Seth. Ooh.
I don't know if that's the word I'd use, but
Thick mommy? Nah.
brick mommy maybe.
Right. I just don't get me wrong. Raquel
What about mommy?
Raquel is fine, but I just need
need her to find some other pose besides showing off her stupid ass back. I'm tired of that weekend.
Nah, because honestly, her back
like
got more front than her front got, bro.
I don't care about either of them.
When she has a belt, I like that pose.
Right.
It's different. When she has a belt,
Raquel got a.
But when not, it's like, all right, okay, all right.
It's like, oh, your shoulder blades. Okay.
Nah.
Get in the ring.
That shit kind of irks me because it makes me want to get in the gym. Like, fucking show off. No one cares. Like, I'm about to go do some fucking pull-ups right now. Like, I can get my shit like that next week.
Want to do that? It just made me not want to look at her. It was like, all right, get in the ring. I don't care about your weak ass pose. Your generic wrestler number 2 entrance pose. Come on.
So Seth and Finn. Did y'all see that video package they did for Finn this week?
Yo,
yes.
My son Finn is mad.
He's mad.
My son is mad.
Man.
Like
Like, I don't think he's gonna win. Wouldn't it be cool if Finn won? Oh, I'd be kind of sick. Everyone's got a fetish.
There we go. There it is, Mongo.
All right, but like, I mean, you call her that. So it's like, is your fetish like backs? You like backs? That's you. That's on you. I'm not insulting you. I'm just if you put 2 + 2 is 4. You know, that's how I came to that conclusion. I kind of hope Finn wins this because I think it'd be neat. We don't need to have a long ass reign on Seth. We can hot potato this shit a little bit, and Finn has been looking great lately. So yeah, put it on Finn for like a few months. Why the fuck not? Who cares?
Man, as president of the Finn Balor fan club, we need our world title back. We ain't had no world title since what, 2016, 2017? Man, it been NXT. He been US champion. He been IC champion. He been NXT champion. I think he need to get him, like Michael said, he need at least a 2-month run just to put some respect on his name. Be like, I told y'all I was gonna get this shit back, and I did it, and I ain't had to be no damn demon to do it.
Like, Seth doesn't need that belt forever, you know.
No.
It's less because again, he's been having weekly defenses almost. You can have it as Seth's just worn out from all these defenses he got. Braun speared him in half last week.
Right.
Like, he probably ain't feeling too great. He got attacked this week. You know, my only thing is they teased something on NXT between the Judgment Day and Mello and Trick. And I'm wondering if that comes up.
Who knows?
I'm gonna go Finn.
All right. And I'm not like 100% sure on it. It could be Finn. I hope it's Finn, but I just think it's Seth.
I am going to go Finn Balor.
God damn it, Matt.
What?
You got the same goddamn picks.
That just means I retain.
Yeah, I don't want that.
That's what the tiebreakers are for. I got a tiebreaker here that has numbers. Trust me. We're going to have a tiebreaker that actually... Jesus Christ. Do you see it? Do you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Like...
Oh.
Whatever. I'm going to put it up. Whatever. All right. There we go.
Nope.
Reggie went Seth.
Mm-hmm.
Booty Batty went Balor.
Finn. Right. She went Finn. Need a fucking drink.
You're disgusting.
Yeah. And I just gave you a compliment about how you didn't, and there you go.
I mean, I ain't gonna say she's disgusting. I mean, his entrance for the last
7 years.
All the time, yeah,
7 years
has been,
and it's on our face. So
dick in camera. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, unfortunate for me.
Like he's auditioning for Boogie Nights.
Dirk Diggler.
Him turning heel with him putting on some pants. Like, nope, y'all don't get to see it no more.
Well, how'd you get the beans on top of the frame? The next matchup is the Civil War. Oh shit! My fault, Mongo. I didn't mean to.
Oh God, I think I peed a little.
Oh,
that's funny though. That was good. That was worth it.
Yo, next matchup is the main event, the Civil War. We got the Bloodline Usos versus the Bloodline versus the Bloodline. Like,
so,
family. We got
As
a family reunion here, folks, with a lot of liquor. That's what this match is about to be.
As far as I'm aware, I have done my research because damn it, I don't want this to happen again. I've done my research. There are no other Usos around that are ready to be involved in this. So it's just these four, as far as I'm aware.
You sure? Because don't forget, Alpha Jr. just.
Alpha Jr. is over at the row with a book. He ain't ready to be on big TV yet. So he's still. Now there is that one that's kind of floating around the Indies that showed up one time as like the third Uso. I don't know where the hell he is.
Actually, there is another Uso out there.
He's still signed, baby. He signed that long ass 10-year
contract.
He did. Damn.
It's a 10-year deal, if I remember correctly. So there ain't no way. Yeah. Which I hope that is like exaggerated because that's a dumb contract. You always
unless
MLW is giving you a shit ton of money.
No, unless part of that contract is you go into the production management side of things. You never know. If you got a 10-year deal like that, you're a wrestler. They know your body ain't gonna last that long.
It was not a 10-year deal; it's a 5-year deal.
Oh,
in 2020.
Oh,
so he could be there in a few years.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody is dumb enough to not sign him to like a big money deal, that's on their fault. Back to this match.
Franks and beans.
Like the Usos just split away. They kind of need a big win. But Roman and Solo just lost a tag match.
Right.
And like you don't want to give Roman 2 losses at back-to-back, even though he wasn't pinned.
Right.
You don't want to give those 2 losses to Solo either.
No, you don't. And the Usos are Teflon. They can afford a loss at any point.
Mm-hmm.
Still be the Usos. So I'm gonna go Bloodline.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go Bloodline and change my LA Knight to Damian Priest.
Ooh.
Okay. Give me Logan Paul.
Oh shit. Okay, well, we're not gonna need those tiebreakers, it turns out. Oh shit. Let's see. Daddy went Usos, Reggie asked me yours, Bloodline. Okay. Now we in the tiebreaker section. Is there a cash in and is it successful?
No.
No cash in, so there's the thing. I have 3 tiebreakers here. I need it to end in an odd number of points. So this together is worth 1 point. So if you say yes, you gotta be correct. You have to say yes and then be right about it being successful or not. I need to go before you do. I'm gonna say no. Because like if like I'm thinking if it's gonna happen, it's gonna be a woman again because they always give the women short ass time with the briefcases. But are you gonna cash in on Rhea Ripley or Asuka/Charlotte Flair? You cash in on Charlotte, maybe, but like.
But there's the thing. There's no women's title match on this card, so it's like.
Well, Ripley is there, but you're not gonna have Ripley lose her belt,
right?
And like,
you're gonna have be stupid enough to try and cash in on her.
And is someone here gonna cash in on Roman? No.
Hell no! People are stupid.
Are they gonna cash in on Seth? I think if they give it to Logan Paul, he's gonna carry that briefcase for months. That's gonna be going with him on tours. He's gonna go carry it with him when he does meet and greets, when he's on his podcast. that thing's going to stay with him for a very long time. I think he would wait. They're not doing it. No, I think he's going to wait. I think any of these three that will do it will not cash in the day of.
Right.
Yes and yes.
All right. You don't have to tell me who's cashing on. Just yes or no. Darren Mongo, why trying to convince us about Logan? Because Logan is a very viable option.
And he is a member of Team Raw.
That's nothing. I don't like Logan Paul.
I know.
I wish he wasn't involved in this, but the facts are facts. Them putting that thing on Logan would be big. And I hope it doesn't happen, but that they've done dumber shit. So at least Logan can wrestle. Finally,
I'll tell you right now.
Ladders.
Hold on, Margo. I'll tell you right now. It's gonna be Logan Paul, and he's gonna cash in on the winner of the Finn versus Seth matchup.
Okay. So you think Logan's gonna be a world champion by the end of the night?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is gonna piss me off NWO wise. I'm being in that chat cursing.
I'm gonna just say, I mean, we ain't got the champion. If it's Finn, then I mean, we won Money in the Bank. Then that's the risk we take if we have a champion at during Money in the Bank, because we know nobody gonna cash in.
Did you guys start Finn?
Yeah, we started Finn. Like,
I mean, like
if Finn wins, like that's the risk we take if the Money in the Bank match has already happened. It's like, like,
right.
I don't think Damian Priest. I think Damian Priest is going to win, which leads to Finn. Like, I think Finn is going to win, which leads to Damian Priest winning. But Damian Priest is not going to cash in on Finn Balor just yet. They're going to he's going to be like, yeah, I got your back, man. I'm not going to cash in on you. It's going to be that sort of crap. It is going to be like,
the judgment implosion. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
That's the question.
Definitely. The men's Money in the Bank. I think the men's Money in the Bank open.
Will definitely go since there's no women's title match, and
I think they probably start the show off with the men's Money in the Bank. Honestly.
That's probably true.
Right.
Just to set, come on, to have, they kind of have to. You have Ricochet and Logan Paul in the match. Somebody's jumping off of something and into something.
Right.
Speaking of ladders, how many ladders are broken in the women's ladder match?
In the women's ladder match?
In the women's ladder match.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
they don't know how to use.
I wanted this one to be tough because
they don't know how to use ladders properly yet. So
this,
all right. Okay. Hold on. Define broken, because
in any way.
No. Hold on. No. Broken by it being used as a weapon, or just broken because, like I said, sometimes people don't know how to open up ladders. And they'll open the shit up, and the shit'll be twisted, and then they can't climb the motherfucker.
I'll just say, if we're just saying where they can't use it, where it's just not even, it's not able to be a ladder anymore.
All right.
That yes, no matter how it happens, because the commentator will also say, "Oh, through the ladder. Oh, they broke the ladder," or "Oh, that ladder. They can't use that." Like they're gonna say,
"Which ladder sucks?"
Yeah, they're gonna end up saying on commentary. So all of the ladders that are just. You just can't use them to climb, essentially.
Like the ones we literally see, it's like, oh, that shit snap.
Which I think would lead to a higher count than just going through. I'm gonna say 3.
Give me that 4, baby. 4, 4, 4.
4. Fatty picked it. Yeah, 4. Okay. All right, Matt.
I was gonna initially say 4.
Took him.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Are you gonna tie the tiebreakers?
No, I don't want to tie the tiebreakers.
If y'all still ended up tied after the tiebreakers, I've got a final thing I will do after the pay-per-view to decide.
Oh God. Yeah, okay. Put me at 4. Just for the sake.
This muddy's gone by.
So
Just not fuck that. Give me 5. 5 of them.
Matt said the 5. The 5.
This dive.
The
Give
5.
me these 5. He's doing that crappy ass gimmick in his reality of wrestling
In
promotion.
Row, yeah, which is dumb. Like
This dude Black Snow with a real mic so the crowd can hear you.
So
That'll be hilarious.
the only match that we're like, only 2, Bloodline and then Gunther. Everything else is in this one too. So 3 out of 7. That's not bad. And then over here,
That's 'cause
y'all are
WWE
all
keeps us guessing.
over the fucking place.
Right, y'all just don't care. Just don't care. Y'all be
right.
swinging for the fences. I give it to you.
We are locking it in. It's us, baby. All right, cool. Lock in. Of course, Matt, Kenny, and I will have until the moment kickoff starts. The Money in the Bank. Remember, this show is in England.
Right, starts
at like 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you got to.
Damn it! I got to switch my drinking around then. Oh shit! All right.
You get 1 pick. If they add any matches, we're not doing that shit. If a match gets removed, who cares? All right, folks. I am still worn out, so I'm gonna call it here. Y'all
Don't
have
worry,
a great
folks.
night.
We'll still be here with you folks to talk about Forbidden Door. Mongo, you have a wonderful night, brother. Thank you for blessing us with your presence. You know, we always love you here on the show, brother. You know, we love seeing your face, your big head ass.
Nah, boy. we need to do that. We're gonna start doing that. The dark side stuff soon. We said we were gonna do.
Right. They have the episodes on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah. We'll start working on that soon. But until then, later, y'all.
Later, Mongo.
Peace, Margo. All right, now that he's gone, welcome to the NWO podcast.
Watch me randomly pop up now.
Right. If Mike randomly pops up, I'm gonna fucking die laughing. Nah. But folks, now we're gonna talk about Forbidden Door. All right. First of all, AEW, I always talk about how your pay-per-views don't feel like a pay-per-view because you give us so much during the week on a regular Wednesday. Congratulations. This felt like a legit pay-per-view.
That's the one time of the year because they have to make a super card.
Yeah! You gonna call Margo a hole like that? That ain't right. That ain't right. AEW, honestly, this was a great pay-per-view. Long as shit. You got to get better with the time, though, brother. You got to get better with the time. Like, if you're gonna do something like that, start at 7, for real.
Yeah, they keep having they had them 0 hours. It's like, man, if y'all talking about this is gonna be an extravaganza, had this shit start at 7 o'clock. Oh,
hold up now! Don't come, yo. My boy Mongo is out here doing him. He out here slinging oxygen tank and ding-a-ling. That's what he out here doing. I don't sleep with my boy Mongo. He gets his. All right.
Reggie
Don't do
talking
that.
about taking your title though.
Right. Reggie is focused, ladies and
He
gentlemen.
talking about she just worried about losing her title, something
Right.
like that.
Like Reggie hit up with it. She just mad because she knows she's losing her title.
Oh,
Right.
Magazine.
That sounds like fighting words. But AW, great pay per view. It just got so long. And don't forget, you're still doing your pay per views on a Sunday. People got to go to work Monday.
Man, they make it. Then on top of that, they make you work to try and watch their stuff.
Oh,
Like,
do
this
they?
stuff hard to watch.
Right. You gonna pay that money. You gonna pay that money. That's what that shit
Like,
is
hey, I'm
all
gonna keep
about,
it
bro.
real. Hey, we was I had to thread up, and Matt, you ain't see me talking because I was over here trying to get a straight. I'm trying to watch my shit, and they'd be like, copyright owner taken down. I'm like, damn, come on.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with my emotions. But
But y'all paying $50 for that bullshit.
this ain't 1994.
Right.
Right, like we ain't trying to pay money.
We got bills.
Right, you better put that shit
We
on your
gotta pay for
streaming
our
service.
internet. We ain't about to pay for entertainment like that.
Right,
That's
you
our
better
whole streaming bill.
right, you better get on one of these streaming services and call it a day. Watch it like that. The first matchup we had was, I guess, part of the 0 hour, but I guess kicked off the show in a little bit.
Right.
Tom Lawler, the man who was supposed to fight Adam Cole, but Adam Cole got sick that night, so defeated Serpentico. Very brief matchup.
Of course. Just
Right.
something they threw together.
Definite. Something they threw together. Next
Like,
matchup.
here's your money. Sorry about him getting sick.
All right. Like you here, you ain't gonna just get paid for nothing. Get in that ring.
Right.
We gonna figure it out and get in that ring. Decent match though. Next matchup. Pretty good matchup too. Pretty damn good matchup. The Mobile
Right.
Embassy. Now this is the faction that Mongo was talking about. They actually put Swerve with the Embassy.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So it's Swerve Strickland, Toa Leona, Brian Cage, and Bishop Khan. Of course, my man Prince Nana. They defeated Chaos. Now, don't forget, folks, Forbidden Door is AEW versus New Japan.
Right.
That's basically what this is. AEW versus New Japan. So they defeated Chaos. And for those of you who don't know who is in Chaos, we got Rocky Romero, Chuck Taylor, and Trent Beretta. And they also had my boy El Desperado with them. And good match. Went on for about 12 minutes and 30 seconds. It was a good match. I ain't gonna lie. It was a good match. And it's surprisingly weird match for her because I always have something bad to say about her matches. I mean, she had her off moments, but this match, Athena versus Billy Starks. This match went on for almost 8 minutes. It was, I'd say, about a good. You know what? It was worth the 8 minutes that I saw. I'm not gonna take any time away from it.
Yeah, that's a decent time. It's pretty. It got the story. It got the point across. It
Right.
showed off both talents, and Athena whooped that ass.
Pretty much. And what you call it? And this was also a first round matchup for the Owens Hart women's bracket.
Right.
No, I ain't never said that. I ain't not a near, not a never.
She all right. I ain't never said she like the greatest, but she all right.
Nah, she's talking about me. I ain't not a near, not a never said that. What I said was this was a decent matchup. That's what I said. That's it. Next, see now you see no, no,
Her
no.
style, I'll say her style in Ring of Honor suits her better than how she wrestled in WWE. That style, the way she wrestles now is how she was wrestling in WWE. It just looked reckless. At least in Ring of Honor, it like fits.
Yeah.
Now she doesn't look as reckless. It's like, okay, you just kind of crazy, but she all right though.
She had a decent matchup. That's what I'm gonna
She,
leave it at.
she needed to stay healthy.
Well, maybe she stopped jumping off and trying to jump through shit. She could. Always landing fucking wrong. That's what happened to her in that Oscar match. Her ass went through the ropes and landed wrong, remember? And the next thing we know, her ass was out for 6 months.
Right.
Next matchup, we have El Phantasmo, my boy, versus Stu Grayson. And of course, El Phantasmo won because you can't have all of New Japan beat
Right.
all of
You know, some people are just gonna win, and even though it
right,
don't make sense, you just gonna be like, oh well, you know, somebody gonna have to win.
right. And El Phantasmo whipped that ass.
Right.
Next matchup, which is always going to be a banger if you ever get to see any of these gentlemen live, go. Los Finales de Japan, which is Shingo, Tagi Bushi, and Hiroshima Takahashi, defeated the United Empire, Jeff Cobb, Kyle Fletcher, and TJP.
Right.
Listen, if you, I've seen the United Empire in person, all members, Will Ospreay, um, what you call it, Fletcher, his partner TJP, Jeff. I've seen all of United Empire. Yo, those dudes are no joke. I've also seen Shingo. Shingo got a problem with hitting people too hard in the ring. I mean, granted, you supposed to hit a chop, but there was a couple of chops that he put on yo, and it was like, oh, that's not necessary. You going a little too far. I'd tell the referee to stop the match. Like, no, no, my chest hurt. We got to stop this match. No, tell him stop hitting me like that. We rehearsed, remember? Like that's what I would. That's what I would win. All right. Next matchup. A matchup that was. I'm a. Hey, I can't believe Dante was with her. How about that? Like Dante was living a life at one point. Next matchup is now this might be the one matchup that I was like, nope. There's hate, 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 hate. As I sip from my cup that I'm sure someone's spitting. MJF versus Tanahashi. MJF, of course, won. This match was about 15 minutes, and they didn't have good chemistry. I'm going to be honest.
Right.
They did not have good chemistry. This was the definite. Ooh. And I don't know if it's because, they've never worked with each other before. Because we've seen people who've never worked with each other put on amazing matches the first time they've gotten in the ring with each other. Perfect, perfect example. I always go back to Sami Zayn and Nakamura for Nakamura's debut.
Right.
They had never wrestled with each other and put on a goddamn classic. Okay, but I don't know if it's, Tanahashi's up there in age. He ain't a young buck.
Right.
Get it? Young Buck. Ain't a Young Buck, so maybe that could have been it. But MJF, of course, won. He was not losing that belt
Right.
at all. Next matchup, oh boy. Well, we know who won. CM Punk defeated Kojima,
Yeah, he whooped that ass.
and he was a
CM
complete
Punk fashion.
dick the entire match. Like the crowd, first of all, Hamilton, they booed the fuck. I mean, Toronto booed the fuck out of CM Punk, yo. They were booing the shit out of him when his music came and he hit.
Right.
Made me smile on the inside. You know that. I was like, get him. That's why I love Canada. I want to move there. Y'all understand me. Um, During the matchup, he did the Hogan leg drop. Again, he did Kojima's own goddamn lariats up against the rope. Yo, he was talking shit to the crowd,
Right.
he was a once he heard those boos, I felt like he was being himself after that because he was a dick.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh yeah, your man is in his element right now. This is what he normally does. All right, and next matchup, and what I think was probably the second best matchup on the card, the Fatal Four Way for the AEW International Championship. Orange Cassidy, Zack Sabre Jr., Shibata, Daniel Garcia, and Orange Cassidy won. Dude, Orange Cassidy is the truth.
Man, yeah, he shut me up because I just knew he was gonna lose to Zack Sabre.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna lose too to Sabre. Yeah, he went out there and wrestled as Phil. Phil was Phil was wrestling. Yeah, he gave me a reason to boo, and I wake up with a new reason to hate CM Punk every day, so that ain't nothing new. But I just knew Sabre Jr. was going to win, like you said, Matt.
Right.
Orange Cassidy's the truth, and he's been a champ for a minute too. Defended it successfully and everything. Orange
Right.
Cassidy,
Held it for a whole name change.
bro. Listen, your man. Technically, I would consider him one of the pillars of AEW
Yeah.
because he's had a constant and steady following since he's been there, and it got even bigger when he gave him, I guess, his indie music back.
Uh-huh.
So if you go to an AEW event, you'll see more than half of the crowd dressed up as Orange Cassidy.
Right. Sure will. He's one of the easiest wrestlers to cosplay as. I low key
Then
might buy that game.
I saw somebody that I follow on Instagram actually bought the game, but they bought it for the Nintendo 64.
Oh damn.
Right. I was like, wow, that's deep. That's deep. Like, yeah, I didn't even know they still made those. Th- Yeah, I didn't even know they still made those. But bravo to you. Well, Orange Cassidy, I think definitely is one of the pillars. He's been there since the beginning. Next matchup, we got your boy Sanada, the IWGP World Champion, versus
Beat the face off of Jungle Boy
Jungle Boy. Held his own.
until he lost.
Oh my, oh my, my.
uh,
Oh. Right, we both said the same thing. Sonata defeated Jungle Boy. Good match. Went on for about 10 minutes and 45 seconds. Not bad for a world title match. Um, Especially since it's not AEW's world title.
Right.
You know what I mean? So Jungle Boy held his own, but the big shocker was after the match, Jungle Boy turned on Hook,
Dun, dun, dun.
straight popped him, and then clotheslined his ass halfway across the stage. Said, "I don't need you." Then pretty much looked at the FTW belt and made it known that's what he wants. And then this Wednesday
Gave the most ass promo of all time.
came out sounding exactly like Christian. Came out sounding exactly like Christian.
That's what makes this whole shit so ass. Because I'm like, man, just like 3 months ago or whatever, like 6 months ago, it was looking like he he
oh
is
my
super
god.
jail.
Oh my god.
Sitting out here coming out like Christian, trying to look like his dad, and it's like, bruh,
Your
you're
man
not
damn sure did
him.
look like Hyde. That's a good
You're
call
not
right there.
him. Like you're. Hey, I would get in my car and I'm debating the hottest bitch in this room. It's
Then
like,
that's another thing. That's another thing. I'm looking at the television, right? I got my thing. I'm rolling up or whatever. I'm looking at the television. He said, and I'm still bagging the baddest bitch in there. And I'm like, did he just call? So I look over on the other side of the bed, and I said, "Hey, can I do that?" You better not fucking think about it. Oh, never mind.
I was just like, oh, this is ass. This is not going to be good.
I'm like, she might whip your ass when you get back home for calling her a bitch on national television. That ain't cool, brother. I- Well, a lot of half of that roster is the female roster, and there are some bad motherfuckers on there, yo. Sheesh.
Hmm.
Hey, listen, I just know that's a word that I'm not brave enough to say it. Like, I'm not brave enough to say that moment in time.
Oh, I know. It man, I don't care about this heel turn. He's trying to go after Hook and the FTW title, even though he already said that it's not an officially sanctioned title, but he's going to take it just because it means something to him. I don't care, but we'll see what happens.
Mm, mm. That's between you and your sub.
uh,
It's between you and your sub. Next matchup, we had the 10-man tag team match with the B Elite. Elite. We had the Elite Hangman Adam Page, Matt Jackson, and Nick Jackson teaming up with Eddie Kingston and Tomohiro Ishii,
right.
going up against the Blackpool Combat Club. Bullshit. I doubt that. I doubt that. That's bullshit. I call bullshit on that one.
Uh,
I call bullshit on that one. Mm-mm. Where's the Blackpool? More than likely. He probably did.
yeah, he probably got some shit that will make you go cry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Blackpool Combat Club, we had Moxley, Wheeler Yuta, and Claudio teaming up with my boy Take a Shitter. and Shota Umino. And of course, just because Mongo said he couldn't win, Eddie fucking Kingston gets a win. The Elite Kingston and Ishii beat the
Yep.
Blackpool Combat Club 21 minutes and 25 seconds. Wow.
Damn.
Terrible. That's a good one. It was a really good match. Of course, a bunch of young buck spots, BTEs, super kick parties. You get all of that with the young
Right.
bucks, and then you got Blackpool Combat Club, complete opposite, beating the shit out of these dudes. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, that was my side, Matt. That wasn't you.
Oh.
And as you can see, I'm not even moving. Yeah, told you. Yeah, that's loud, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, huh? Next matchup, we had Tony Storm with Ruby Soho and Soraya in her corner, defeating my girl Willow Nightingale. Now, this was a really good match.
Yeah, it was.
This was a really good match. I like this match for Willow because yes, she lost, but it made her look really, really good.
Yeah, she was whooping Tony Storm's ass.
Tony had a bloody goddamn mouth by the end of the damn
Right.
match. She whipped that ass.
Like, they had a New Japan, like they had a low key, like strong style type match.
And it worked. It worked well. Told you. I'm a fan of Willow. I feel they need to push her more.
Right.
They definitely need to. I mean, she already got one belt from a company. Granted, it may have been by default because the person who was intended for cracked her ankle in half in the middle of the match.
Taking the most of it though, like
Right. She's taking it
this ain't gonna be
around.
the last time she has that belt.
Right. While that belt is around her waist, that belt belongs to Willow Nightingale, and she's repping it.
Yeah.
So that's her belt. And really great match with her and Tony Storm. All day. Everything about her. Like she's starting to get even better on the mic. The fact that the crowd goes wild for her for some reason and they don't even know her. Lets you know she has an it factor that somebody needs to capitalize on. Next matchup, probably so far, definitely a candidate for match of the year, minus a couple of bumps here and there in the match. Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega.
Man, that was match of the night for me. That match
Hell yeah.
had every damn thing.
Well, first of all, it was everything because it was 39 minutes and 45 seconds.
Two.
Besides,
because when we thought it was over after the screwdriver, that was another like good 15 minutes.
Easily. Besides Ospreay dropping Kenny directly on his head and neck.
Oh my goodness.
Head and neck.
This was the match that won me the title, but I didn't even want to celebrate because I was like, yo, he ain't getting up.
Kenny gone.
He ain't
Kenny
getting
gone.
up. And then they had to scrape him up. I'm like, yeah, he hurt. And people was trying to say, like, oh man, he landed on his shoulder. No, he didn't. He landed on his dome. His dome piece. He landed on his medulla oblongata.
He landed right here. This spot right here. Right there. Right under the do-rag line. That right there. That's where that man landed. Right under the do-rag line. That man was sitting there. I was in the chat like, oh my God. Osprey killed Kenny.
Right.
Mm-mm. Like that man is gone. Yeah, Mongo. Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah. We saw tons of fucking blood. Tons of blood. Like, I don't think there was any blade in this. I think there was just them two busting each other in the goddamn head repeatedly that did this.
Right.
Omega is now the second person to ever kick out of the one-winged angel.
Man, that shit was the way.
And
He
the
was
first
like,
person to ever do it on the one count.
he said, no. I'm like, oh, he hulking up.
That's what made me think he was gonna win. Once he kicked out the one-winged angel, I was like, I got this. I got this. I got this. And then Don fucking Callis.
Yes. The invisible hand.
Don fucking Callis. Of course.
Thank you.
Of course, he does Don Callis things, which lead to Will Ospreay completing. Oh, you already know at the end of the show, Don Imus.
The Dallas.
Don Callis. Will Ospreay pretty much, his finisher, that elbow to the back of the skull, he be having something personal on it when he do it to Omega, boy. It's something real personal.
Right.
Real personal. That man is on some smack. You're like, yo. That's not right. That's not right.
Right.
Like, we gotta fight, bro. We really gotta fight now. Like, you
Right.
hit me. Like, you hit me for real. Here's the bullshit. Like I said, I've seen United Empire in person. So, and I've also seen Osprey. Like, you hear it. That little ass arena that I was in, when he hit that shit, you heard.
Right. Oh.
I was like, oh nah. I was like, please tell me that was a thigh slap.
Right.
Please tell me that was a thigh slap. Because if not, go call the ambulance. Go call the ambulance. All right. So yeah, it's that. Look who pops up after predictions. Tease. No good, my friend. Nah, give it up, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments. Street Team Captain, our boy, Tito. Next matchup is this is the matchup that we was talking about where Sting tried to mutilate itself. We got
this was the beginning of it. Then he followed it. He finished off on Wednesday.
Right. This was him feeling about to sow his royal oats.
He
putting his feelings out.
Himself. That's what he did. Yesterday was him being put on the grill. He cooked.
Hey.
Yeah, enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself, brother. You earned it. What you call it? Sting, Darby Allin, and Naito defeated Le Suzuki Gods. Yo, I'll give it to my man Jericho. He will come up with a name, boy.
Man, I'm like, okay, that's a sick ass name. You know, I lost.
Le Suzuki Gods. Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Minoru Suzuki. Yo, they finally got the pose right.
Fine, yeah, it took them long enough. They had to get Suzuki right.
They finally got the pose right. I'm dead that Suzuki had his elbow directly on Jericho's head. Like, bro, really? Right there?
I love that he just goes with whatever they give him. He was like, all right, I can do this. He's like, I can
And
still be scary.
right. And finally, the match of the night. We have Bryan Danielson versus Kazuchika Okada. And Bryan Danielson made Okada tap out. Not only did he make Okada tap out, Bryan Danielson's forearm, ladies and gentlemen, said,
this shit snapped, and he kept wrestling for another 10 minutes.
easily, as this match was
celebrated in the crowd. It's a video on Twitter that's
of
going
him
viral.
singing Final Countdown with the crowd.
His forearm is snapped. Brie Bella, his wife, she put up a picture saying that it's worse than just a break, because it literally looked like that pencil Kenny just broke.
Because at first the initial reports were it was just a fracture. Mm-hmm. Now if it's a fracture, it's it's still together.
Right.
But, it's cracked. It's a fracture. Nah. Daniel Bryanson got 2 forearms right now in the same arm. Mm-hmm. He got one bone up here, the other bone down here. Like, it's broken. And then, like Matt said, your man was singing in the crowd, Final Countdown. Speaking of Final Countdown, I guess there is. And speaking of Final Countdown, I guess there is a price limit for old TK.
Yeah.
He went to ask how much it would be so Danielson can use it for his entrance. And once he heard the number, he said, "Now fuck that. I'm good."
Yeah, he said this is the first. He's like, this is the last time we only did this one time. He was like, it costs too much because they had the guy that sings that song had just bought the publishing rights off of that dude. So I'm like, of course they're going, like, it was speculation because they're like, oh, could Daniel Bryan have Final Countdown as his entrance thing? Because now the publishing rights have been bought. Of course they get the licensing fee, like they pay it, but apparently the people that own it now, they're charging out the ass for it because they know how valuable it is. So Tony Khan is like, we're not doing that again. And I've started to notice they're starting to slowly kind of move away from their licensed music, and they're starting to try and use more of their own stuff or find better themes.
Except for certain people. Except for certain people. Like, I don't think Hook is ever going to lose that Action Bronson thing.
Right.
I don't think Hook is going to ever lose that. I think that's going to be it.
Yeah, Hook is definitely going to always keep his.
Right. The good thing about the Acclaim is they make their own theme song up every week.
Yeah.
So that's one good thing. You can't get, for a copyright infringement. You can't do that. It's brand new every goddamn week. Like, we don't know what the fuck is going to come out of his mouth. Right. That was Forbidden Door. Overall, I'll give it a solid B.
Yeah, I'll say B plus.
It was a good. Like I said, there was a couple on there that stumbled, but not too bad. Right. Not too bad overall. It was definitely a pay-per-view feel vibe. AEW. Bravo to you, because that's something that I always get on y'all about.
Right. And now we got all out coming up soon. Whatever the hell that is. That's everything about to be happening overseas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Money in the Bank, All Out. Then you got All In because they're gonna have All In at the United Center. It's like, okay, AEW, calm down. Y'all need to calm down with the shows.
Right. They're like, but hold on, going all over the world. Bring your ass to the States, boy.
Right.
Bring your ass to the States. All right.
They ain't coming like, look, after this, next pay-per-view is SummerSlam. That's in Detroit. Like, welcome back to America.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you ain't been here since WrestleMania.
Right. You ain't been here since March. How you like it? Still dirty like you remember it? Good. It's exactly what the All Out September 3rd in Chicago.
Okay, Labor Day, basically.
This week on Raw, we saw the Mad Finn promo, which we all approve of.
Yes, because Finn, someone brought it up on one of the podcasts I listened to, and I honestly forgot about it also, with him bringing up the fact that after he relinquished the title, Seth came out there laughing at him. And I was like, oh, yeah, he sure did. I forgot about
Mad
that.
hard in his face.
And he was like, yeah, you laughed at me, and I never forgot that. And I'm like, oh, shit. Like, Finn he's really
mad.
at his wit's end about winning this title back.
Your man is mad. I was like, okay, Finn. Okay, Finn.
Like that was Prince Devitt. That was Prince Devitt from New Japan that came out.
Yeah.
Like, put the respect on my name. Like, I might have won the NXT championship, but that is not the world championship that I lost.
Listen, Finn needs Raw can rock with Finn as the world champ.
Yeah, they could rock with him going into SummerSlam and let him have that moment to be the world champion. Let him have a moment. Let him have this title run. It can be just like when HBK was world heavyweight champion. He was only world heavyweight champion for a month, and that was it. Like, he could be from now to SummerSlam. Boom. There's his run. And nobody will be like, oh my God, that was so short. I'm going to be like, man, my boy finally did it.
Yeah, right.
He's back.
Finally got that W.
NXT title. Shit. I'm going to be like, hell yeah, Dolph back.
Pretty much. What else happened on Raw this week?
Wasn't really all that much happened. They had the little powwows. You had Logan Paul and all of them talking shit to each other, and then you had the women all talking shit to each other.
Yeah, that was about it. Nothing major. And then we already talked about Gold Rush.
We had trying to see. Yeah, Dom and Cody talk shit to each other.
Yeah, and Dom is all over Twitter because everybody read his lips when he said, "Man, fuck that."
Right. Shinsuke versus Ricochet. Ricochet beat him. We have Ronda Rousey versus Raquel.
Hey, Sammy, baby.
We had Dominic beating Kira Tozawa down.
Beat him like he stole something.
Oh, yeah, we had Sammy versus Gunther. And that's also set up. Riddle had challenged Gunther to an IC title match. He accepted, so that's how we have our title match on Saturday.
Well, no, they whipped Riddle's ass And Goofy
Right.
said, "You challenge me. You challenge me."
And we
I
also
accept.
had my favorite match of that whole show. We had making his Monday Night Raw debut. He is him, Carmelo Hayes,
Oh yes,
versus Finn Balor.
excellent match. Nah, I can see Trips leaving the belt on him for forever. Don't forget, Trips is from Trips is also the father of NXT. Remember, they had Samoa Joe win the belt from Finn at a random ass house show.
Right. The same place they just had the last pay-per-view Battleground. They
Like,
brought up like weird things happen here. Like, yeah, because y'all had Finn randomly lose.
right, to fucking Samoa Joe in a
That's
cage match.
where they made NXT house shows became the thing to go to because it's like anything can really happen at these shows.
Exactly. Matt.
I think they're gonna do a hot potato with this new title because having one world title, we've had Roman all this time, and now we have a brand new title. You're not gonna have a long title reign with Seth like we have Roman right now because it's still technically Roman is still continuously going. You
Right.
don't want to have another long title reign on your newest title, so it's going to be like, oh well, Seth, you had your time, but all right, you got to start it off. Time to pass it. It's going to be almost like little Massachusetts where fucking can happen. But it's almost going to be. I feel like this world heavyweight title is going to be almost attitude era-ish, where everybody is going to play hot potato.
Everybody can get their little hands and taste on it.
Like Finn could win. Whoever wins Money in the Bank is going to have common sense. They're gonna have common sense and use their brain. They're not even gonna try and cash in on Roman. They're gonna try and cash in on the World Heavyweight Champion. They're not gonna be stupid and try and cash in on Gunther. They ain't gonna try and be like Austin Theory and try and cash in on the mid card title. They're gonna go after Seth because everybody wants.
I know one person who is brave enough to go after Roman. Yeah. Yeah, he might be, but you know what? He is brave enough and loud enough.
Yeah.
To do that. That's why he's a heavy favorite.
Yeah, it's between either him, Logan Paul, or
Punishment
Damian
Martinez.
Priest.
I mean, Damian Priest.
It's like I feel like I think it's gonna be Priest just because they presented him. He's had all these high profile matches. He's lost. Money in the Bank should be like, hey,
my bad. There you go.
This is for all these losses. This is what we've been building you up for. Like, yeah, you've lost, but you've looked like a threat. You've lost in tremendous fashion. Now, ascend. Now we're gonna finally graduate you to you're gonna take your ascension to the upper card now. You get to walk around with this briefcase.
If he does win Money in the Bank, he needs to get on the phone with Bad Bunny and thank him. Because having those matches with Bad Bunny and actually making Bad Bunny look really, really well, the way he did, that definitely, you like get on the phone and be like, bro, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sure if he wins Money in the Bank, they'll probably have something saying like, "Oh, Bad Bunny gave a shout out to him, like, oh, it's all love. It's still Puerto Rico. At the end of the day, we all the same." Or he could
you sound like a real PR man right there. You sound like a real public relations man right there with that reply. That's a real public relations reply right there.
Also, or he could be a storyline, just be like, hey, when I see him, I'll make sure he gonna lose that briefcase. I'm gonna challenge him for it. I'm Oh, stop, Bad Bunny. Just stop.
Please, just stop. But I'd watch the match.
Right.
You ain't gonna win, but I'm gonna watch that goddamn match.
I would say, yeah, that's when Punishment Martinez definitely showing
Whipping that ass.
up. That
Whipping that ass.
boy gonna die.
Well, folks, I think we have been electrifying for the night. What you think, man?
Oh yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Don't forget, folks, to follow us at facebook.com/under the ring pod and on Twitch. Oh, damn, Reggie.
It's on site. It's on site. It's on site. She said, it's
Reggie,
on
she said it's on site, bro.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know what
have a
that
good
means,
night,
bro.
champ.
You know what that means, bro. She said on site, my guy. Protect yourself at all times. Don't walk into any NXT parking lots. Don't forget, folks, we're on every Thursday, 8:45-ish. That's more like it. Between 8:30 and 9-ish. That's more like it. But you know what?
Right.
If you follow, like it says, if you follow the Facebook page, you won't
You'll get the
miss
notification.
out. Don't forget, you can also follow us at our Linktree /Under the Ring Pod, where you'll find our boy, the man who made his appearance for us this week, Greg Bush SK. You got me, Rock Ribs 44. You got Mike, Mr. Fresh Beard. You got Matty Reigns, the right answer. Team Captain, Boriel Mariente. And special correspondent, our boy, Justin D. Baxley. Once again, folks, thank you for joining us.
Oh.
Oh,
Dun, 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 dun,
he said you
dun.
at the bottom. Folks, thank you for joining us. Please join us next week when your boy Kendango Sonata will be draped in gold. It's coming home. It's coming. It's coming. Trust me. Your boy Kendango Sonata will be draped in gold. Have a good one, folks. Peace.